A 5'5" water boy stepped onto the sidelines of professional football in 1954, surrounded by giants who towered over him by nearly a foot. Basically a hobbit who wandered into Middle-earth. Except Middle-earth was full of linebackers who could bench press small cars. What happened next defied every expectation. Bob Ackles became a legend in the sport, holding executive positions across 3 different leagues and helping build championship teams. He worked his way from the sideline to the executive suite of one of America's most powerful franchises. How does someone go from, "Hey, can you grab me a towel," to, "Hey, can you restructure this $50 million contract?" At 5 feet 5 inches, Ackles was dwarfed by every player on the field, standing in a league where the average NFL player towers at just under 6 feet 2 inches and weighs 244 pounds. Offensive tackles average almost 6 feet 6 inches and 317 pounds, meaning some linemen had nearly a foot and 150 pounds on this kid who started as the water boy for the newly formed BC Lions in 1953 at just 15 years old. The physical gap was staggering, but what separates legends from dreamers isn't the size of the obstacle, it's what you do when you're standing in front of it. While most people would see those measurements and walk away, Ackles saw an opportunity to get inside the game any way he could. Finding an opportunity meant more than just showing up. In 1953, the BC Lions became a brand new franchise. Vancouver had received a conditional franchise that year, and the team played their first preseason game at Empire Stadium on August 11, 1954. This was an organization being built from scratch, which meant they needed every body they could get, even a teenager willing to haul water buckets. The timing was everything. If someone tried to break into an established NFL franchise at that moment, they'd be competing against hundreds of other hopefuls for the same entry-level position. But the Lions were scrambling to fill every role, from coaches to equipment managers to water boys. Sometimes the door doesn't open because you're the most qualified. It opens because you're standing there when they desperately need someone to walk through it. Do you think timing was everything for this water boy? Would someone that small have made it into professional football if they'd tried breaking into an established franchise instead of a brand new team scrambling to fill every position? Comment your answer below. Now let's see how he turned that opportunity into something bigger. But what made up for those missing inches and pounds wasn't just heart. It was a specific set of athletic gifts that turned out to be far more valuable than raw size. Vision. The ability to read a play before it developed, to see gaps that bigger, faster players missed entirely. Where others saw chaos on the field, he saw patterns. Where linebackers charging at full speed saw only the ball carrier, he saw the entire chess match unfolding in real time. This wasn't just football IQ. This was the kind of spatial intelligence that separates good players from legends. The ability to process multiple moving pieces while making split-second decisions that could change the outcome of a game. Speed mattered too, but not in the way scouts measured it. His agility, the ability to change direction without losing momentum, let him operate in spaces where size would have been a liability. In tight quarters, in the scramble, in the moment when a play broke down, being undersized became an advantage. He could slip through gaps, adjust faster, see the field from angles taller players couldn't access. These weren't compensations for his size. They were advantages that size had been hiding all along. In 1985, 15 years after becoming general manager, the breakthrough arrived. The BC Lions captured their second Grey Cup championship, breaking a 21-year drought with a 37-24 triumph over Hamilton. The season itself was record-breaking, 13 wins and just 3 losses. 481 points scored, with the Lions sweeping the CFL awards, including Coach of the Year, MVP, and Rookie of the Year. But the real measure of the transformation wasn't on the field alone. Under this leadership, the Lions had cultivated a season ticket base of 30,000 fans, turning a struggling franchise into the hottest ticket in Vancouver. The attendance numbers told the story. The Lions outdrew the Vancouver Canucks in total attendance, despite having only 9 regular season home games, compared to the Canucks' 40. In a hockey-mad city, football was pulling bigger crowds than the NHL. The undersized Waterboy had built a championship dynasty and proved that what separates legends from dreamers isn't the size of your body, but the size of your vision. By the time Bob Ackel stepped away from active management in 2008, the transformation was complete. He had been named to the Canadian Football Hall of Fame in 2002 and won the Shenley Award for his contribution to Canadian football, the only non-player to be recognized in the 33-year history of the award. But the numbers tell the deeper story of what he accomplished. He became the only man to hold senior executive positions in the CFL, NFL, and XFL, spending 15 years total in American professional football after his Lions success. The Dallas Cowboys team he helped assemble went on to win Super Bowls in 1993, 1994, and 1996 after his departure. His fingerprints were on championship teams across 3 different leagues, proving that the vision and football intelligence that made up for his lack of size could build dynasties at the highest levels of the sport. The 5'5" Waterboy had redefined what teams looked for in leadership. Not just the biggest body in the room, but the sharpest mind who could see the entire field. Subscribe for more legends who proved size doesn't matter, and check out this video next.